Here we are, in a world that moves faster than ever. A world overflowing with noise, with messages, with promises made, and promises broken. Attention is the new currency. It's getting harder and harder to earn. People are skeptical. They've been burned before. They've seen the hype. They've clicked the link. They've been left disappointed. This creates a trust deficit, a gap between what you say and what people are willing to believe. This gap is where your marketing dies. It's the work of building a bridge of credibility. The first rung, the foundation of the entire ladder, is truth and transparency. This sounds simple, obvious even, but it's the hardest rung for many to grasp consistently. It's not just about not lying. It's about proactively telling the truth. It's about being open, even when it's uncomfortable. It means sharing the ingredients, explaining the process, admitting when you don't know something. It means your About Us page isn't just a marketing story, it's a true story. It's the radical act of operating as if you have nothing to hide, because you have structured your work so that you don't. Think about a local bakery that puts a large window into its kitchen. You can see the bakers kneading the dough. You can see the ingredients they use. They aren't just telling you their bread is fresh, they are showing you. This transparency builds an immediate, visceral sense of trust. Compare that to a faceless corporation with a vague mission statement and hidden supply chains. Which one do you trust more to feed your family? The second rung on our ladder is consistency. Truth is the foundation, but consistency is the rhythm. It's the steady drumbeat that lets people know what to expect from you. If you are truthful and transparent only once, it's an anomaly. If you are truthful and transparent every single day in every interaction, it becomes your character. Consistency is about showing up in the same way with the same values across all your platforms and over time. Consider the local coffee shop you go to every morning. You go there not just because the coffee is good, but because it's always good. The barista knows your name. The experience is predictable in the best possible way. Inconsistency breaks the spell and shatters trust. It's the promise you keep, over and over again. Climbing higher, we reach the third rung. Relevance. It's not enough to be truthful and consistent if you're talking about something nobody cares about. Relevance is the art and science of mattering. Understand their world and connect your message to it. Example: nonprofit fighting for clean water, not filtration systems or operational logistics or fundraising goals. That's your world. Story: a mother who no longer worries her children will get sick from water. Campaign: $5 gives a family clean water for a month, the same as a cup of coffee. Result: mission tied to their life, family, wallet. Relevance is a moving target. The world changes. People's priorities shift. You can't set it once and forget it. Start a relevance ritual. Once a week, 15 minutes on what they're thinking about. Talk about their world. Build the empathy muscle. The fourth rung is where the ladder starts to feel truly human. This rung is empathy and listening. Relevance is understanding what people care about. Empathy is understanding how they feel. Walk in their shoes. Feel what they feel. Listening, not to respond, sell, or correct, but to understand. A great doctor doesn't just look at your chart and write a prescription. They sit down. They make eye contact. They ask questions. How does that feel? Tell me more. What are you most worried about? They listen for fears, anxieties, the human story behind the condition. This builds enormous trust. You feel seen and heard. You believe they have your best interests at heart. Organizations can stop broadcasting and start receiving. Implement active listening hours. 2 hours a week. No posting, no publishing, no promoting. Go where your people hang out. Read the forums. Look at the hashtags. See what customers and critics are saying. Just absorb. Take notes. Share with your team. Make it sacred time. 2 hours a week will transform your understanding. It makes everything else more empathetic and effective. Just try it. Now we climb to the fifth rung. Proof and results. At this point, you've been truthful, consistent, relevant, and empathetic. Now they need to see that you can deliver. Move from promises to proof. Show in concrete, undeniable terms that you do what you say. Talk is cheap. Results are the only currency that matters in the long run. A fitness app can claim to make you healthier. But when your data shows your resting heart rate dropped, you're walking more, you're sleeping better, that is proof. A nonprofit can say it's making a difference. A report showing 10,000 meals and 500 sheltered, that is a result. Proof can be a real testimonial, a detailed case study, or a live counter of products shipped or people helped. Specificity is the bedrock of credibility. Create a proof point for every promise. If you can't prove it, get the proof or stop making the claim. Make it measurable, visible, believable. We are getting high up the ladder now. The sixth rung is adaptive storytelling. This isn't about making things up. You've built truth. Now you frame that truth for different people, in different moments. One size fits all is over. The world is fragmented. Formats and states of mind differ. Meet them where they are, with a version of your true story tailored to context. To a friend, inside jokes and action. To your grandmother, costumes and relationships. To a reviewer, the director's choices and the script. The movie is the same, the truth is constant, but the story adapts to the listener. Execution adapts. Format adapts. Emotional tone adapts. That's respect, not inconsistency. Action. Pick one core result. Say, save 10 hours a week, and map it to a tweet, a 30-second video, and a blog post. Choose visuals and tone for each. The seventh rung is community and partnerships. Ultimate credibility comes from others talking about you and from being indispensable to a community. Move from broadcast to conversation to ecosystem. At this level, you have evangelists. Patagonia doesn't just sell jackets. They fund activists, partner locally, tell conservation stories, and lead a community that shares values. Trust transfers within a network. Brand, partners, community. Action. Map your ecosystem. Identify trusted voices, admired brands, aligned nonprofits, and super users. Turn one spoke into a real relationship. Reach out. Offer help. Start a conversation. Don't ask for anything. We have reached the top of the ladder. The eighth and final rung is guardrails and accountability. This is what keeps you on the ladder. Clear public standards and a public process for when you fall short. That's the ultimate expression of confidence and trust. Publish your ethics code, then empower an independent board. That's accountability, a real guardrail with teeth. Guardrails can be pledges, certifications, public dashboards, visible and third-party verified. Final action. Add a pledge page with 3 promises, 24-hour replies, annual transparency report, never sell data, and put it in your footer. Build an internal process to track performance. This is the capstone of the credibility ladder. You're building a legacy of trust.